Hi, and welcome to Perth Scene. I'm Theda Mint. Earlier this year, I had my drink spiked with what police believe was GHB, also known as fantasy. I spent 4 days in hospital, and it wasn't until I spoke to people about what had happened to me that I realised how widespread the problem is. Drink spiking is an age-old crime, but with a whole new array of chemical weapons at hand, police are reporting a steady increase in offences.
Northbridge on a Saturday night. It's filled with people looking for a good time, and a few who'd like to prey on them. Drink spiking occurs wherever alcohol is consumed, but the anonymity and crowded environment of a busy bar or nightclub provide the perfect opportunity. It only takes a few seconds to slip one of the drugs used to stupefy victims into an unwatched glass. With motives ranging from a practical joke to serious sexual assault, those in a vulnerable situation are often taken advantage of. There's no way a bouncer can know if it's a genuine friend taking home someone who looks like they've had too much to drink. And victims often wake up hours later with little or no idea of what's happened to them.
She collapsed for no reason, despite the fact that she'd gone for a couple of minutes and had come back and then was suddenly, 5 minutes later a little bit more, drunk than what she should have really been, and then she collapsed and she threw up and the whole works. And the other one was when another friend was just out with her brother and a couple of other friends, and they went to a hot pile of clubs in Northbridge, and to cut a long story short, she was found out the back of the loft, was taken to Royal Perth, couldn't remember her address or phone number or anything like that, but eventually found her phone number and rang her parents to pick her up and stuff like that.
We're up at the Red Sea and I was with some medical staff from St John of God. They had probably about 2-3 drinks, and then probably the next thing I remember after that is running to the loo and needing to be quite ill. And next thing I remember after that is being in the back of my friend's car. Next thing I remember after that is being in the shower at home. So there's very vague in between.
Prescription drugs like Rohypnol and illegal street drugs like GHB affect memory, and often victims don't make a report to the police, thinking they won't be believed and nothing can be done. Police believe the figure of 30 reported drink spikings in February this year is only the tip of the iceberg.
The more information we have in relation to this type of offence occurring, then of course it makes it easy for us to do that and to target that particular venue or area.
If you do suspect your drink has been spiked, you must seek medical advice immediately for your own safety and to gain evidence. The insidious nature of drink spiking makes it almost impossible to police. Education and awareness are the best prevention.
Yet of the 9 different nightclub managers I approached and the Cabaret Owners Association, only one agreed to be interviewed for this program. Many were concerned that talking about drink spiking might turn away the punters.
I guess there's a reluctance by some proprietors to accept this as a significant problem in their premises. The health department and police can't be in every premises all the time. That's impossible, and so we need to try and eliminate this potential risk to public safety by engaging with them.
Well, if we had, we have your safe sex campaigns and your drink safe campaigns, if there was something that was drink safe but more like take care of your drinks and who's taking care of them for you, then we'd fully support that.
The police and health department's campaign includes TV commercials and putting awareness posters in the toilets of licensed venues.
We've even had a report that whereby the girl was actually holding the drink and turning around talking to another person, and it was allegedly occurred while she was actually speaking to the person she had a drink out here. So that's how far and how closely you have to be aware of what's actually taking place around you.
This advice might sound like common sense, but it's easy to be lulled into a false sense of security. Keep an eye on your drink at all times. Don't accept drinks from strangers. Don't leave your drink to go to the toilet or dance floor. And if you do give it to a trusted friend, tell them how important it is to keep a watch on it. By following these simple precautions, you can make sure nobody else's evil intentions can ruin your good time.
Drink spiking is assault, and it's really worth taking extra care. That's all we've got time for on Perth Scene. Thanks for your company. See you next time.